Hi guys, it's Mia and I'm here today to possibly do a quick video on the new Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. Soon as I heard this palette was coming out, I was so excited because I really wanted it, because the last palette that came out, which was a few years ago, I didn't get it, and I have every Morphe eyeshadow palette that's came out except that Jaclyn Hill one, and I love the colors that was in it, but I didn't get that one, unfortunately. But when this one decided, or when they decided to release this one, I had to get my hands on it. When I saw the colors, I just thought it was beautiful. It had great transition shades in it, pops of colors, warms. It had all the colors I love, and then other colors that I would like to use. So it was released about 2 weeks ago, possibly. And the price is higher than the regular Morphe palette prices. The Morphe palettes usually run for like $22. Yeah, about $22. And sometimes on Outlook.com you can get them for even cheaper. So this palette was, I believe, $35, $34, and if I'm wrong, or I'll put it on the screen. But it was a couple of dollars more, but they did say the quality had changed. So I wanted to use it. That's why I waited a while. I wanted to use this palette and do different looks, not on camera, but I wore the looks to work, wore them out to see how I like the eyeshadow. And I really wanted to kind of test the palette as much as possible. So let's get into the actual palette. It's white, which is lovely, very pleasing to the eye. I know you probably heard other people say, well, this is the back. It says Morphe Jaclyn Hill. It has these JH's all over it, but it's white. It's cardboard. Sturdy cardboard, but cardboard. But I know you've heard other people say it can get dirty. Yes, it can. And I'm very careful with my makeup and with things. I try to be as careful as possible. And I've used it a few times, but there's some makeup right there. You probably can't see it. But every time I look at it, it's driving me nuts because you really can't wipe it off. So if you're like me, when you see like that little bit of dirt, it may drive you insane. I was thinking about getting some, what is it, that stick-on like laminate on top of it, just because it annoyed me so much, because I don't want it to get dirtier, and I know it will. So I still have my little sheet. I'll probably throw it away eventually, but it came with a sheet. There's no mirror, but it says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, and then it has their signature right here. It's silver on the inside, but these are the beautiful colors. I mean, I can't say anything truly bad about this palette. I think when you think about, because I have all the ColourPop individual shadows, and then I have a bunch of MACs and other brands. When you do the math, I believe it came up to like $2 per shadow, $2 and some change. So it's not bad at all, and the colors are really vibrant, really nice on the eye. Today I have, what did I use? I used, because I always do warm and neutral looks. So I said, let me do a little bit of color in the eye, and I actually really like it. I was nervous, but I ended up putting on a black top, so it gave me range of picking whatever colors I wanted. But I really wanted to do teal and the seafoam color, because I've never really put that on the eye. I usually do a lot of browns and neutral colors. So I used this color here on the mobile lid, this shimmery color. I use this color in the crease part going towards the middle of the eye, and then I use this, what is it, it's like a dark olive green here to, sorry my lights keep going in and down, to deepen the corners. Then in the crease, which I love these crease colors here, this one I fell in love with. This color here, which is absolutely beautiful, and this color. So I've done so many warm looks with this palette already, but I really wanted to start using these pops of color. I can't wait to use this yellow. So, once you get a look at this look, I was going to do it on camera, but I may eventually come back and do more looks with this palette just so you can see the range of it. But I just did this makeup quick this morning, but I wanted to talk about this palette because first I wasn't going to do a review just because I thought they were going to do the release and then be done with it, but now they're re-releasing the Morphe palette this week. So if you didn't get your hands on this beautiful palette, you now have the opportunity to. Matter of fact, I'm going to look up the date. I believe it's the 18th. But I'm going to say, if you want this palette, you need to be online. Yeah, it's on the 18th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. But if you are in Eastern, that would be 11. It would be 11 o'clock. So when I tell you, because when I got this palette, the website was crashing. I was on there at whatever it was released on the dot, refreshing, and the page crashed. So if you really want this palette, be on your phone. I had my phone, I had my laptop. I was going to get this palette because last time I did not get it. So really try to get it if you want it. But it's a great palette, and you get a lot for your buck, especially if you like Morphe shadows. These are slightly better than the others. I love the other Morphe palettes, but this is slightly better. So I also use, I almost forgot, I also use this color here as a highlight because I didn't want too much of a highlight, just a little bit. And it did really good. I really like how the eye looked. I liked it so much I didn't feel I needed blush. I used some highlight, and if you're wondering what's on my lip, it's MAC's Persistence with ColourPop's Ellery liner. I put a little bit of liner to kind of deepen it up and get some definition. So the shimmers are perfection. Let's what we can do is swatch some of the colors, and so you just can see how they look. And I'll go ahead and swatch the two that are on my eyes now. But before I do that, do I have it? I don't have it. It came in a white box as well, and a card. The card was about this big. It had all the colors and the names, but obviously I've lost the card. Who's going to keep a card with the palette? I really wish they would have printed the names on it, because it was the card. The point of making the names and having the card was actually pointless, and I'm just being honest. It was a waste of paper. It was a waste of time. I know in her video she explained why she named each color, but the importance of the colors were really cute. I really felt they should have been put here, or even they could have had it like this, where this paper was attached here, so when it was down, it had the color names on it, and you could kind of lift it. Just something to have the actual names attached to the color. But that, hey, that's just one of my little pet peeves. So I'm unable to give you the names, so we're just going to swatch a few of the colors so you can see how they look on my skin. So I'm going to do this so you can see the live swatches, because I know there was a lot of controversy with her palette and how people felt, and then some people was like, you know, it wasn't worth it. Oh, that's beautiful. And right now I'm doing shimmers. I'm gonna do shimmers, and then I'm going to do mattes. I hope you're seeing them because they're swatching beautifully. This is oh, I gotta try that. What is that, purple? That's beautiful. Let me try one more. So these are the shimmers. They're effortless. Perfect. So let's try some of these mattes. I really like this reddish orange color. Here it is here. It's nice. I really want to try this yellow mustardy color. Oh, I like that too. Do another swatch to make sure you can see it. Let's do the black, because everyone wants to see how a black swatches. That's the black. I'm trying not to find like a crease color that will blend right in with my skin. Let's try this matte teal color that I used on my eye today. And put that here. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we're going to do one of the lighter colors. And it probably blended in. There it is. You can see it good. So these are beautiful colors. The quality of this palette is really good. Like I said, if you like Morphe, and even if you don't like Jaclyn Hill, because it was so much, it was interesting. I don't know what and I guess because I don't follow her like that, but there was so much controversy over the palette, and I'm just like, it's makeup. It's not that deep. It's makeup. If I'm buying a product, as long as the product is good and I get what I paid for, and if I get even better than what I paid for, I'm all for it. As long as it's not anything, you know, super bad, I don't have a problem with it. I think this is a beautiful palette, and I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick review just to give you that this is, I mean, all my reviews are honest anyway. I'm not getting paid or sponsored. I bought this with my own coins, and I'm pleased with this purchase. I've done purchases where I'm like, this is cute, but this, I'm like, yes, I have been using this palette, and the ones that have been in heavy rotation with me recently has been this palette and the Heat palette. And you guys know how I feel about some warm eyeshadows, but this is popping, giving me color. And I think I have a lot of other colored eyeshadow palettes, but with using this palette with all this warmth, it's forcing me, because I love this right here, it's forcing me to use these colors, and I'm very happy about how this look came out. I love it. It came out really, really nice. I have nothing bad to say about this palette. But let me know if you also picked up this Jaclyn Hill palette. If you love it, if you're thinking about getting it, let me know. Because like I said, it's released on the 18th, which is, what is that, Wednesday, I think it is. But yeah, if you want it, I would say jump on it. Especially this limited edition, because I regretted not getting that last one. Last one I was like, eh. And then now, like the last few years, I'm like, man, I wish I got it. And they have like one or two on eBay selling for like $200. No one's gonna pay that. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.